Today's video is the first of two showcasing our Trapeze Reforms processing solution. I'm going to start off today's demonstration with a brief PowerPoint slide illustrating how we're going to allow you to take paper forms, turn them into a workable Excel spreadsheet in all less than 5 minutes. First thing I'm going to do is launch our Trapeze Reforms processing solution. You will notice I do have a few document types already in the solution, but we're going to add a new one right now. I do have a member health survey class on my desktop. Within that folder I have a few files. I have a few TIFF files, a few PDF files, and a few JPEG files. I'm simply going to take that whole folder, drag and drop it into the solution. And you'll notice that there is a new form type here on the left hand side that is highlighted in pink, meaning that there is configuration that needs to be done prior to processing the documents. You'll also notice we have a few setup tabs on top here, and they also have a pink ribbon along the top of them. Looking at a visual representation of each of the documents in this class, I do see a few outliers here, so I'm simply going to select both of those and move them out of this folder into the purchase order location. Now that everything visually looks the same, I'm going to move on to the first configuration step, which is to classify each one of the documents. In this step, I'm simply going to select something that is concurrent amongst all the documents. I'm simply going to select the Add a Queue button and drag around some common information, which happens to be this particular address block. I happen to know that appears on each one of these documents. And I'm going to select OK. And then I'm going to select the check box because I am done classifying the documents. You'll notice the ribbon across the top of Classify is now turned green, and we're ready to move on to the next tab, which is the Template tab. On the Template tab, we're simply going to select all the information we're looking to extract. So I'll start off with the barcode button, and I'm just going to drag right around this barcode here on the top right hand corner and select OK. Barcode configuration is done. It's very simple to do. And we'll move on to some of these fixed fields up here. I will select the text recognition button, and I'm simply going to drag around the information I'm looking to extract, as well as the keyword. And I'll actually define this data type as a date, so that way it's just formatted nicely in the output, and select OK. We also do have burst mode available for text fields. You can simply double click on the document, select the information you're looking to extract. Here I actually included the keyword in the actual information I'm looking to extract, and we're able to parse that out without problem. And again, I'll go through and just capture a few more here while I'm in burst mode. Makes it really simple, really quick to actually capture all of this information. We'll finish it up with this amount down here. And I'll select OK. The next type of recognition we're going to focus on is our checkbox recognition. I'm simply going to select each one of these checkboxes, and then I'm going to go back through and give each of them a name for each choice. Just takes a few seconds, and again we'll capture all this information in our output file. Now we simply need to define a field keyword, so I'll use this entire question up here, and we'll parse it out and shorten that field name up. The last type of recognition we'll focus on for the demonstration is our signature detection. And what this actually will do is return to the user a true or false value on whether or not this document has been signed. Once configuration is done, you'll see that there is now a green ribbon above the Template tab. We're ready to move on to testing. And I'll select Start. Testing simply verifies that all the information is going to be extracted correctly from the document, and it's configured and ready to be processed. We do take full advantage of multi-threading technology, so we will process one document per core of your machine. And as you see, the documents have already finished. And we'll take a look at the information that was extracted. So here you have your barcode value that has been translated into its numerical representation. We have the date, the patient name has been parsed out into first and last name. We also have the checkbox down here, and the document has been signed. Let's just verify one more of these. You will see again, numerical barcode is correct, the date, the name. If we look at the checkbox, it is correct, as well as this document is signed. So these documents are ready to be processed. They are completely configured. And that brings us to the conclusion of this video. Thank you very much.